Hey guys, it is Mike here and welcome back to episode 2 of my Sutil Mini-Season. Now, if you haven't seen last episode, I would recommend you to go watch it now. But if you have, that race was just mad. Finished 8th position with the manor behind me and in the catering behind the manor. So, basically, the only teams that don't have points are Toro Rosso and Force India. Today, we're at Bahrain for race 2 of this 8-race season. I'm going to head into practice now, hopefully learn a bit more in this Sauber. I don't expect it to be good this weekend, but we'll have to find out. Okay, so our first lap has put us P9. In between Vettel and Raikkonen. Wow, I never would have thought that. Coming to the second lap is P8 at 137.2. Wow. Right guys, as Nico Rosberg tops practice in Bahrain with Lewis Hamilton a close second, we end up in P15 right in front of our teammate. I didn't set a lap at the end, but 3.4 seconds off the pace is not that bad. Anyway guys, let's head into the race, but before that, here is your qualifying report.
Qualifying for the Bahrain Grand Prix began with a bang as Pastor Maldonado crashed early on but was able to continue the session. Meanwhile, on the other side of the garage, his teammate Grosjean wasn't doing so well either, and both drivers were knocked out by the end of Q1, along with Bianchi, the two Caterham drivers, and Gutierrez. Surprisingly, this left Max Chilton to make into Q2, making it 2 weekends in a row for the Marussia team. Q2 was the usual close-fought midfield battle, but with both Toro Rossos encountering engine issues, it was a battle between McLaren and Force India for that Q3. Jenson Button and Nico Hülkenberg both narrowly squeezed in, leaving their respective teammates in the drop zone, along with Adrian Sutil, who managed a respectable 14th place in between the two Toro Rossos. Q3 was all Mercedes as the two Silvaros fought hard over pole position, and it was Hamilton at the end of the day who snatched it by 0.017 seconds, making it a very close affair. Force India were disappointed that Hülkenberg couldn't muster anything more than 10th place, but in stark contrast, Felipe Massa was delighted with his 3rd place, being able to outqualify not only his teammate in 6th place, but also Alonso and Vettel in 4th and 5th respectively. Ricciardo and Raikkonen had a rather quiet Q3 and lay in 7th and 8th, and so there's your rundown of the qualifying session at the Bahrain Grand Prix. Now we go to the grid for the race.
Thank you, Ara, for the report. Now, P14, at least we beat Kvyat and Max Chilton. That would have been a bit embarrassing if we didn't beat Chilton, but P14 behind Verne and... is that Magnussen? I didn't really pay attention. I think it is Magnussen. Anyway, race strategy, putting on lap 8 or 9 on the options. I think, should I switch? What one are we going for? We'll go in the options at the end. So we're going to start in the primes. Lap 8 or 9 for the options. And, yeah. So let's go for the Bahrain Grand Prix. Let's head into the race. So here we are. The Bahrain Grand Prix on the grid behind Verne. We've got 5 red lights. And they're out. And we've got a shocking start off the line. Chilton's looking very... tail happy there. We're not heading into turn 1. Can we make up any positions? We've been dived up the inside. Who is that by? That is my teammate. Kevin Magnussen's gone round our outside. We've just got past Magnussen. We're up into P12. It's been an alright start to this race so far. Gonna dive up the inside of Perez. Come down to turn 4. And that looks like we've made that move stick. Oh yeah, he's falling behind Magnussen. Looks like the McLaren actually has straight line speed in 2014, so no, we cannot get past him. Maybe into turn 1, a late move up the inside. Yes, we've made it stick. And now Kevin Magnussen and Jenson Button are battling behind us. I don't like Magnussen so far in this career mode. He's been very mean to me, taking me out 3 times in Australia. What a bad person. We've gone deep into turn 10. That doesn't open the door for anyone though. Jenson Button's looking very racy on lap 2 as he goes up our inside into turn 11. We're going to go around the outside though. We've tapped Button. We've just both kept it on the track though. which is good enough. Gotta watch Button on the straight here. The McLaren's very quick in a straight line somehow. As the two McLarens go past me into turn 1. We've just lost 2 positions, but now we're going to try and get them back as we've gone around the outside of Magnussen. Can we squeeze up the inside edge into the Button? Coming down to turn 4. It's a race into turn 4. He's in the options. We're in the primes. He's going to be faster on the straight. We're just going to dive up the inside of Jensen Button into turn 4, and that is, we're back up to P10. Well, I didn't expect both McLarens to go up my inside there. Going deep there. Now in this back straight, Button's going to have another go at us. But we can keep it round the outside again. Yes, we can. Just. Who's in the pits already? Hulkenberg's in the pits already. What's happened to him? A 2-stop? Anyway, Button just zooms past me. We're going to come back. Magnussen is right there, so he's going to go past us as well. We're just going to do a late move down the inside of Button. We've locked up. But we need the position, really. And there's been a collision there. Whoa, I nearly lost it, but there's been a collision down at turn 2. That has been, both McLarens have been caught up in that. And that is ruined Button and Magnussen's race. Was that Magnussen's fault again? I think it was. We'll have to check again in just a sec. Oh no, Button's right there. We'll have to check in just a second what happened there. As you can see, we're focusing on Magnussen here. As you can see, we dive up the inside of Button, and as we do that, Magnussen tries to go round the outside of his teammate, catches his teammate, and then just slides and spins out the way. So that was Magnussen's fault. He just reverses and slows everyone down, and fair play. And then just drives in front of Kobayashi for some reason. Oh, we've gone deep. We've gone deep. And that lets Perez get the run on us. And that could open it up for Button to get the run on us now. As he goes up the inside into turn 11, we're going to close the door just to get a beautiful exit. And maybe go around the outside of Perez into turn 13. Yes, we can. And we're back up to P9. We've gone wide though. As Perez is going down into the final corner. I think we got DRS off Perez there. We're going to keep it around the outside though. Just run off the track a tiny bit. Hamilton's in the pits. What's Hamilton doing in the pits now? But anyway, Perez is going for a move. Can we get ahead of Hamilton anyway? Yes, we can. As under braking, Perez has gone very slow. We're going to dive up his inside as well. Button's going right the outside, so that's ruined his line a bit there. Or has it, as he's right behind us now. As Hamilton's looking to go around the outside into turn 10. He can have fun there as he runs wide. And we get the position back. He's going to get us back. Oh no, we've got DRS now. And he does too. He's gone to the inside, and it looks like Hamilton's got to move on us now. I don't think we can come back from that. Maybe the switch back. Possibly. No. As Perez pulls into the pits. And then Rosberg is behind me. Rosberg zoomed past me. And that's great. We're going to cover this lap. We're meant to cover next lap, but we have to cover this lap. Our tires are too bad. So Esteban has a blowout in his tires. Hopefully he doesn't cause any collisions like he did last time. But you never know what could happen. It's Gutierrez we're on about here. Anyway, we're into our box. And it's a 2.4 second stop there. That's nae bad from the Sauber team, who don't have chairs to sit on. I don't know if they do in 2014. I don't know if they did, but we're out of the pits in P12. Let's see the Gutierrez tire blowout. So the tire blows out now. The Toro also goes to try and overtake him around the outside. And then Giulio Bianchi just goes and flies into the side of our teammate. As you can see, the distance, that is Sergio Perez's engine blown up. So Sergio Perez is out of the race now. And this is our teammate just going very, very slow. Oh, there's yellow flags up ahead. It's our teammate. There's bleh. Okay, so we got a car off. Gutierrez is being crashed off there on that corner. What's happened to him? So this is what happened to our teammate then. As you can see, there's going to be a lot of stuff happening here. As Hamilton is in the lead of the race. He tries to go around the outside. Gutierrez goes to let him through and just collides with Hamilton. And then he's just going, look at that speed through that section there. As you can see, there's everyone just slowing down. Hamilton just collects my teammate for karma. For flips, and then collects Alonso. And that's how Alonso lost a bit of his wing. As you can see, he's going very, very slow. Just gets rammed by Massa. And that's great, isn't it? Massa's just stuck behind her teammate. And then, you know what happens? Just gets rammed by Jenson Button. Jenson Button takes out her teammate. Looks as if we got a car in the pit lane. That was Hamilton. Hamilton's in the pits. What? Why? 2-stop maybe for Hamilton? Was that the original plan? Or did he collide with his teammate or something? What the heck? He locked up bad into turn 10. And this will give Hamilton a flippin' run for his money here for P8. Gonna go to the inside. Hamilton's there. Can we do what we did to Button? We've run wide doing that. And now Hamilton's going around the outside of us here. We've tapped the back of Hamilton. We've run wide. And Hamilton's obviously going to get us here or on this proper main straight. Because we have we cannot match Hamilton in this car anyway. No, we cannot match Hamilton. Definitely not. As Rosberg has won the race, we have to try. Well, we are probably going to beat Kvyat now. Unless we make a silly mistake coming through these final corners. And that's it. We never made a mistake. And that means we're coming home in 9th place in the Bahrain Grand Prix. Get in there. So, Nico Rosberg won the Bahrain Grand Prix with Valtteri Bottas and Daniel Ricciardo following in 2nd and 3rd. Sebastian Vettel, Kimi Raikkonen, Hamilton, Button, Massa, Sutil and Kvyat rounded out the top 10. Felipe Massa got a 10-second penalty also for some reason. And our teammate 1 lap down, and Sergio Perez didn't even finish. But look at that, Roman Grosjean got a 5-second penalty, Bianchi got a 5-second penalty, Chilton got a 5-second penalty, and Maldonado, the crashing god himself, got a 15-second penalty. Let's see what they're for. So, lap 4 then. That was the collisions with that Magnussen started, I'm guessing. That was a collision when we went past and caught up everyone else. We get corner cutting there. And then if you look, this is where they caught up to our teammate who had a puncture for the 2nd race in a row. They just collided with him and everything. Massa got a 10-second penalty for collision. Well, he got 5-second penalty twice. Maldonado got ignoring yellow flag. He got another collision with Gutierrez. Chilton got an ignoring yellow flag. Bianchi got ignoring yellow flag. Maldonado got another penalty for ignoring yellow flags. So did Grosjean. And then there's just some conceded track limits when we had dead tyres. So after that amazing race, the driver standings look like this. Nico Rosberg obviously leads with 50 points. Next up is Sebastian Vettel and his teammate Daniel Ricciardo. Both are on 30 points after the first 2 races. Kimi Raikkonen sits in 4th with fellow Finn Valtteri Bottas right behind him in 5th. Felipe Massa is behind Bottas in 6th, with the leading Brit in the standings, Jenson Button, in 7th. Behind Button is Lewis Hamilton. After not finishing in the first race, he comes home to a lonely 6th place in Bahrain. Romain Grosjean, Adrian Sutil, Max Chilton, Kobayashi and Kvyat round out the other scorers in this championship. Red Bull lead the Constructors' Championship on 60 points, with Mercedes only 2 points behind them. Only 8 of Mercedes' points have been scored by Lewis Hamilton. Williams are in 3rd, with Ferrari in 4th. Only Kimi Raikkonen has scored for Ferrari, as Fernando Alonso did not finish and came 13th in the first 2 races. McLaren are in 5th, with fellow Brit team Lotus in 6th. Sauber, Marussia, Toro Rosso and Caterham are the other point scorers. Only Force India haven't scored a point this season. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Be sure to like and subscribe for more Adrian Sutil mini season. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys next time.